So my name is Dr. Mark Lewis. I'm the Director of Gastrointestinal Oncology here at Intermountain. And I'm not just a cancer physician, but I am also a patient. I was just starting at the Mayo Clinic, and I felt horrible. I had abdominal pain, and the source of that abdominal pain was actually a high calcium level. And when I found out that I had high calcium, it was like my eureka moment, because my father had suffered from that problem as well. And then in his early 40s, he developed a form of lung cancer. And that was unusual because he was a non-smoker. And I want to be clear, non-smokers can get lung cancer too, but it never quite sat right with me. And so he unfortunately passed away of that cancer when I was 14. And that really was my catalyst to enter oncology. My tumor is a little bit of a slower burn. It's called a neuroendocrine tumor. Most famously, it affected Steve Jobs. And obviously he passed away from that disease, so it's still a serious threat. I'm about to undergo a Whipple surgery, which is a major operation, to remove the dominant tumor in the head of my pancreas. Thinking backward, I'm convinced that this genetic mutation that affects me had to have affected my father, my paternal uncle, and my paternal grandfather. It shows a pattern of what's called autosomal dominant inheritance. And all that really means is that any affected parent has a 50-50 chance of giving it to any given child. They were all blindsided, all three of them, by their disease. I'm the first person in my family to know what's happening and to be able to take steps to prevent my health from getting any worse. And most affectingly for me, I've actually passed this mutation on to my son. So there's a steady chain through now 4 different generations of this syndrome in my family. That matters to me, that people know that these patterns exist and that they really think about what kind of health problems have affected their relatives in the past.